exchange for just 2 tickets. The owner of Z's Pizzeria said they're for him and his wife, who decided to offer up the za after they tried like thousands of others to get tickets, but were unsuccessful. There's now a sign outside the restaurant that says free pizza for Swift tickets. They're hoping someone will bite, and even better, maybe Tay herself will want to cash in on the deal. Stacey Lynn, CBS News, and coming up in the news at 12:30, a Boston pizza shop owner faces more charges of forcing a
products professionally installed for the right price, right window and door.
They Hyundai, the totally magnetic musical exploration company offering the racing struggle. Was first in the era. That generational player
to deliver remarks to Union faithful today before hosting the president of South Korea for a state visit to the White House. He'll meet with party donors in Washington later this week. And And President Biden's campaign announcement comes as former President Donald Trump surges ahead of his GOP rivals in the polls.
Among Republicans, Trump has strong support, even after his recent indictment. The former president now has a double-digit lead over other potential GOP candidates, including Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
However, Trump is facing legal challenges. Jury selection set to begin today in a civil case stemming from a lawsuit filed against the former president by vice columnist and author E. Jean Carroll.
E. Jean Carroll says Trump raped her in a New York City department store in the mid-1990s and defamed her when she went public with the story in 2019. Trump has denied her allegations, claiming she fabricated them and accused her of doing so for publicity. David Logan is with the Roger Williams University School of Law.
Just to prove that Donald Trump acted with intent, that he wanted to have his body touch hers, that his body did touch hers, that it was in a harmful, offensive way, and that she didn't consent to it.
He says she then has to prove damages since the alleged incident happened decades ago. Matt Piper, CBS News, New York.
Next, the Celtics hope for a series win tonight at the Garden. Right now, 12:33, your ride with Kevin Brennan and the Subaru retailers of New England. All-wheel drive, traffic on the freeze. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Lori. Things are looking pretty good for the most part. Our heaviest delays right now are trying to get on and off the Cape over the Sagamore Bridge. It's that ongoing work there. It's got you down one lane each direction. Route 6 westbound, it's about a mile back up trying to get off Cape. Take you about 15 minutes at the most to get through that back up and over and onto the mainland. Route 3 southbound, you're hung up just from Route 6, the off-ramp, or soon after the off-ramp, and up through the work zone. No troubles at the Bourne Bridge. 24 northbound, you're just going to get some reduced speeds up through that lane shift and work zone after Padelford Street in Berkeley, getting up towards Route 140 here in Taunton. 95 is a good ride both directions between Attleboro and Canton. Looking much of the same here on the expressway, wide open both directions between Boston and Braintree. Downtown Boston, we had some earlier exiting delays here. Soldiers Field Road westbound to Cambridge Street. Those delays have eased out, and we cleared out that overheight truck here on the ramp from Charles Gate East to Sturrow Drive eastbound. This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Hurry and shop the final days of Spring Fest at Lowe's and get the best values of the season before they're gone. Save big on the Ego 15-inch string trimmer. It was $219. Now it's only $199. Shop Lowe's today, valid through 4/26. Selections vary by location while supplies last. Kevin Brennan, WTV, traffic on the street.
Doesn't see so much dramatic clouds out there right now. That makes some sun clouds in Boston, but we're seeing thickening clouds. And again, a little bit in Worcester County, also parts of Rhode Island, southern Rhode Island. Hey, Con, you're in sunshine right now. It's 52, looks good. Worcester 58. So here it comes. We've got a little storm to contend with today. Showers and thunder showers with gusty winds and the potential to produce small hail. The little ice pellets that kind of dent our cars, that's in the forecast for today, early tonight. And tonight's going to feel wintry in the 30s for a lot of you. Downtown Boston, some fog, 43, bit warmer here. Wednesday, again, sunny, chilly, raw with showers towards nightfall, mid-50s. More showers Thursday, peak of sun Friday. This weekend looks pretty darn wet. And in fact, we're eyeing the potential for a sizable, a large nor'easter. It's still too far out to really track it and nail this down, but there is a potential for a nor'easter Sunday into Monday. So here we go. Tonight is Game 5 at the Garden, where the South look to pull out one more win. That's it over the Atlanta Hawks. They move on to the next round of the playoffs with a win. Let's go to Canal Street. WBZ's James Rojas is there.
We usually think it every season, but Celtics fans feel like this year Boston is going all the way.
I think they're the favorites to win it all. The experience they gained last year, I mean, they're battle tested. They know what they have to do. It's the same group of guys. They've been kind of inching closer every year. They got to the finals, and I think it's time to take that final step and just win.
This year, it seems pretty good. I'm excited. Everybody's excited. We're all going to, get some beer and get some food tonight.
Confidence is at an all-time high.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's like if we do it tonight, we're like in the next level.
Especially if we win, the party doesn't stop.
At the Garden, James Rojas, WBZ, Boston's News Radio.
Vandals slash
toss and trample the pickleball nets in Needham. Now Needham police are involved in this investigation after some kind of argument about sharing the courts over the weekend. The pickleball courts also double as tennis courts. We'll have more on that. And job cuts are stacking up today. Oh, let's go to Bloomberg's Andrew O'Day at 12:38.
Yeah, Lori, tech, finance, entertainment, and consulting are among industries hit hard by big rounds of job cuts in recent months. Add to that mining and manufacturing. Today, Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing, better known as 3M, is announcing 6,000 more job cuts on top of the 2,500 announced earlier this year. 3M is reducing costs as the slowing global economy and waning pandemic means sliding demand for many of its 60,000 products, including respirators and N95 masks. More job cuts are coming to retail, but not the workers in the stores, at least not in this round. Dow Jones reports Gap Incorporated is planning job cuts bigger than the last round of layoffs that saw roughly 500 corporate positions at Gap eliminated last September. Stock index is down, Dow losing 162, NASDAQ off 155, S&P down 39. Andrew O'Day, Bloomberg Business on WBZ, Boston's News Radio.
Remembering the golden tones of Harry Belafonte, coming up at 12:45. I'm Laurie Kirby.
I'm Ben Parker.
I'm Nicole Davis.
I'm Jeff Brown.
I'm Jim